Hey everybody, today I'm going to be showing you all my backpacking gear. Now, I consider this anywhere from lightweight to ultralight. Altogether, my pack, my base weight without food and water is about 14 pounds. I weighed it yesterday and that's 14 pounds, and that is including my my water bladder, or both my water bladders. Alright, well first, I'll start out with my shoes. These are just some Merrell Vibram water shoes. They're pretty lightweight. They got mesh all around, so they dry very quick. And the inside of them it's like neoprene. And I think these are like Aqua Sports or something like that. But they dry real quick. They're real cool. But the only downside to them is if you're walking in a real sandy place, the sand and stuff will get in the shoes and get your socks dirty. That's no big deal. Over my shoes, I have some Mountain Hardwear trail running gaiters. I can't say enough about these. They're great. They're extremely light. They stay down on my shoe just fine, and they stay up my ankle just fine. And I wouldn't want to go hiking without those. And here I have my trekking poles. These are Black Diamonds. They're the Mountain series, I do believe. They're telescopic, so they can be strapped onto the side of your pack. Oh yeah, I'm recording in front of a live audience today. Got Jake, the big dog, and Sailor, the little dog, and Paisley, the other little dog. But I would not hike without these, especially solo, because I usually hike solo, and I would not enjoy hiking solo without my trekking poles, because they have saved me many times from falls and some place where I would not want to fall. My pack, this is the Mountain Hardwear Trad Pack. It's a 35-liter pack, and I think that's just right for my level of hiking that I do now. I usually do anywhere between average about 2 night trips, and this can hold everything that I would need: food and water, and clothes. I would say easily for a 5-day cold weather backpacking trip. So that's with plenty of clothes and everything to stay warm. Now, for my sleeping pad, I've got the Thermarest Z-Lite. It's super light. It's pretty comfortable, and it keeps the cold ground off of you. Or it keeps you off the cold ground. Now, my pack is a top loader. I really like it a lot. Now here I've got my food bag. In it I carry, of course I carry Dort, but I don't have it in here. But here I've got just some noodles, and I've got a full packet of salmon that I'll mix with the noodles. And I've got my breakfast, which is just some oatmeal with some raisins and some almonds in it. And for my lunch, typically what I'll do, I have some flour tortillas and some string cheese and some salami or pepperoni, and I'll make some tortillas out of these. They're pretty good, and they don't take up a lot of space, and there's a lot of calories, a lot of fat in this for a lightweight. That's pretty much what I carry. Just some Gorp. Here's another one of my meals, my dinners. And, I might carry a couple Cliff Bars or something like that, but I try not to be too complex in my meals. Basically, I just boil water, pour it into my freezer bag on my noodles, and let it sit for about 20 minutes, and add the meat, and I'm good to go, and I'm happy. So there's my food. Alright, next I've got, this is a water bladder. It's not a special brand, it's Rum Runners. I actually bought it for sneaking liquor onto a cruise ship, but it works great for backpacking too. You see it's kind of tinted yellow. That's from my water purification tablet. My other water bladder is just a Walmart brand, Camelback off-brand, it works fine. My clothes. Oh, and I put everything in these little waterproof stuff sacks. They're the ones from Walmart. You can get three for like $10. For my socks, I've got some ankle smart wool socks. Yeah, these are the girl socks, but I like them because they're green and they don't show dirt very easily. I really love these socks. Let's see, now everything that I wear, I don't wear any cotton, zero cotton. And here I just have a Nike long sleeve, just a loose fitting shirt for if it gets cold, to put over my base layer, which is just some, I guess just some thermal underwear from, I got these at TJ Maxx. I think I got the pants and the shirt for like $25, and they're polyester and spandex or something, so they dry real quick, they're tight fitting, and they're cheap and they work great. Then I'll usually sleep in those if it's cold, or also if it's cold I'll wear them as my base layer. Now these are some Mountain Hardwear pants that if it's really cold, I'll slip these on. And I think these are I can't remember. Not sure which ones these are. But anyways, they're Mountain Hardwear pants, and I really like these. If I could have 10 pairs, I would. They make some good pants if they're Mountain Hardwear. That's my clothes. Now here's my cook kit. Right here I got a GSI Pinnacle Soloist titanium pot. Has this little sink that I never used. I don't like cleaning stuff. Let's see here. Now in my pot I've got my fuel bottle, just one of those little green water bottles that'll crush up real easy. And I fill it with fuel, and this right here is enough for probably last me 4 days. And that's cooking twice a day. Boiling about a cup of water for breakfast and a cup and a half for my dinners. And here I got my windscreen for my little alcohol stove. And here I've got my little Fancy Feast cat can stove. It works great. I mean, it's super light, it's aluminum so it doesn't rust, and just add a little alcohol and there you go. And I also have a lighter in there. That's pretty much the pot. It's got a little cup in it. I haven't even used this. Actually, I use it to measure the water. That's about it. And here's the pot and lid. I've had the lid I tried boiling water with the lid on, and it kind of melted the lid a little bit. So you may not want to boil your water with the lid on. And also, if you can see right here, I caught my handle on fire from my alcohol stove, but it didn't hurt anything. I really like the pot. It's light. Oh, and I got my pack towel. I use this to bathe with, to dry off with, to wash my face and everything with this thing. So it's small, but I mean, it does everything I need it to do. Here's my Tarp Tech Contrail. This thing is incredible. Super light, and you can sleep 2 people if you're comfortable with each other. I mean, I slept here with one of my friends, and I mean, it wasn't bad. It probably wouldn't work too good if it was raining, because we were both pretty far apart, you know, and one of us would have ended up getting wet if it would have rained too bad. Let's see here. Here I've got my sleeping bag liner. This is just a silk liner that me and my mother sewed up. We got the silk from a fabric store. I think it was like 15 bucks or something. And it's a silk liner for your sleeping bag. Add a few degrees to your bag and keep it clean. Oh, and also in the summertime I'll sleep just in that silk liner. This is my Mountain Hardwear Ultralight 32 sleeping bag. It's a synthetic bag, and I really like it a lot. It's very light and it compresses down good. It'll actually get to about half this size, but I don't really compress it down all the way. You know, I leave it this large, so it'll fit perfectly in the bottom of my pack. But so if I needed a lot more room in this pack, I could have it, but I don't really need it. Let's see, that's all in the main pocket. Now here in the top of my lid, I guess, I got my pencil light. Works great. I usually keep my map up in here too. In this other pocket, I've got my Mountain Hardwear toboggan. I think it's like it's the windstopper one. It's great. It's one I wear backpacking, and I wear it at work too. This is my jacket. I use this. This is my windbreaker and my rain jacket. This is the Mountain Hardwear. What is this thing? I don't even know. Shows how much I know about my gear. Well, anyways, it's my Mountain Hardwear jacket. It's real light, supposedly real breathable. I guess it is. I haven't had any problems with it, but I really haven't worn it much in the summertime. Just get wet. In this front pocket, I've got my toiletry kit. This has some deodorant, my shampoo and toothbrush and toothpaste. See, here's my first aid kit. Let's see, I carry toilet paper in here. I got little toilet papers that go in MREs. One of those will last me 2 days, or 2 sessions, should we say. And I've got some AA batteries in here, some Benadryl, some super glue, must have super glue. I've got some Neosporin in here. I've got a couple Band-Aids and a little gauze pad and some waterproof matches. But I really haven't even used anything in here except the super glue. That's all I've used. And the toilet paper, of course. In here I got a little moleskin pad that I keep journals on and stuff like that. Then I've got a trash bag and some dryer lint. That's it in that thing. And it's got a little bitty pocket here at the top of this outer pocket. And here I've got my spork. This one that came with the GSI Soloist pot, and it works good. Some people say it's pretty flimsy, and yeah, it is, but I'm not cutting a steak with it or anything. It works just fine. This is a little LED light I got from Walmart, just my backup light. I don't need much. This is my portable aqua, my water purification tablets. These things are good. They do tint your water. It looks like piss, but it doesn't taste bad, and it works. This is a whistle compass thermometer. I just have it just in case. Haven't used it though. This is a mini light my fire. It works just fine. And that's it in there. And on my hip belt, I've got one little pouch here to the left, just a net pouch. And I usually put a little bitty sandwich bag of Gorp in here throughout the day that I can snack on. In this other pouch, I carry some chapstick, a monocular. I haven't really even used it. A pen for either writing on my hand or writing in the journal, and a mini Swiss Army knife. That's basically all that I carry. That's everything. And there are a few places where I could lose some weight, like I could lose the monocular, I could lose the little jar that the water purification tablets are in. I could lose this heavy moleskin. But really, I think I'm pretty lightweight, and I don't know, everything I have works pretty good, and I really enjoy it. And I hope this gear list will help y'all. And please comment and leave suggestions if you like. What kind of jacket is this? Oh, one more thing. For Christmas, I got these Solomon XA Comp 5 Gore-Tex trail running shoes, and they're pretty light and they're waterproof. I haven't even ran in them yet, haven't even walked in them yet, but I'm gonna have to try those out sometime today or something. But these are for when it's colder, like now, and I think I may do a trip this coming weekend, and it's supposed to be cold, so I'm gonna have to wear these. They're waterproof.